Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I have no filter. I don't sugarcoat my messages. If that is not your thing, I'm always very respectful. I give you the opportunity to sign off now because, I read how I read. These are general messages, so please take them as they resonate and leave them if they don't. If they don't force them to fit. There are other readings and other signs that would probably behoove you to watch, especially, outside of your sun sign. Looking at your moon sign, your rising sign, where your Jupiter is, and all that stuff says a lot. So make sure you understand how the different signs relate to your chart and the people that you cross-watch for. These are the January readings. I do the 2021 forecasts where I break down each month in advance. Those are going to be exclusively on Patreon. Okay, as of the first of the month, all of those will start going up on Patreon. Now, for those of you not familiar with Patreon, Patreon charges your patronage when you sign up for that month, whatever the current month is, and then renews your patronage on the first of the month thereafter. So signing up on the last day of the month will charge you for that month, and then it'll go into the following month and allow you to continue with your patronage the following month, but it happens on the first. So to avoid double charges or surprises like that, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a heads up. It is best to sign up on the first of the month, just for that reason, right? Because Patreon charges you for the month you sign up and then the first of the month after that, okay? With that said, we are going to be getting into these energies. This is for Leo and those with strong or significant Leo placements in their chart. So if you know what house that Leo rules in your chart, what's in there, you can get some specific insights into, a certain area of your life. All right, so Leo energies. Spirit is focusing on your crown chakra. All right, your crown chakra is your ability to quiet the ego, to quiet the assumptions, to quiet the focus of the problems, and to refocus on the solutions, to refocus on the obstacle just being a temporary challenge. It's just a temporary challenge that can be overcome. It's like an obstacle on an obstacle course. There's a way to get through the obstacle to the next one till you get to the end. You complete the course. Reminds me of A Course in Miracles. It's a book. If you haven't heard of it before and you just feel guided by what I said, you might want to go look up that book. It's called A Course in Miracles. I hope that book serves you well. The energy that Spirit's working on with you is to integrate its self, Spirit, into your ability to take actions in this realm, in this world, here in the 3D. That you would allow the integration of Spirit fully into your being so that you can serve its energy in the highest here. Getting into the cards, the top of the deck is the Four of Swords, and the bottom of the deck is the Star. You're looking back and seeing the ripple of transformations, what transformations do when you've chosen to be different, when you've chosen to improve, when you've chosen to grow, when you've chosen to evolve. You're seeing the ripple in the air. It's starting to catch. It's starting to become a part of everything breathing around you. It's in the very life force of everything now. The transformation is apparent. It's everywhere. The Star is the healing. This is it. This is the ripple that you've been wanting to witness. When you forge your soul fire into something so beautiful that nothing blossoms from you that is not integrated, that your untainted feminine heart space just wants to drive the masculine energy of yourself in choosing the best possible choices, the highest actions. That it feels so good to know that you can choose that path every time, no matter what other path is present. Even if there's 100 paths in front of you, there is one that's divine, and you know every time it gets you to where you're going in the most effective and efficient, most beautiful way possible. You're letting your heart not be tainted. You're loving as if your heart is pure. That's what the integration of spirit is. Loving with a pure and untainted heart in all your actions. When we get into the cards underneath, we have the Two of Chalices, then the Four of Pentacles, then the King of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. There's a soulmate in your life with the Two of Chalices. These two on the card are sharing what looks like a glass of magic, like champagne glasses. They're sharing a glass of magic together, and they're sitting in the water. And they're vulnerable in their authenticity. They see their differences and smile because the differences are what makes them beautiful. The differences in you is what makes you beautiful. And vice versa. The fact that they're different from you makes the experience you're having together beautiful. It's beautiful to witness them. They're feeling the same way. They're feeling the same way. There's a mutual respect of individuality there. And the blessing that creates. And so moving into the Four of Pentacles, you know, the masculine energy is sitting there with a grimace on his face, and he's got a, heavy weight on his head, and he's holding a heavy weight at his chest, and he's got heavy weights under his feet. These coins seem heavy. And yet they're all over him. And the tree of life is right there with all of its magical fruits, all the knowledge, all the divine knowledge. We can wake up and bite the apple at any time. Not a bad thing. Look at all the blessings our consciousness has received from it. If you really think about it. Look at all the healing we've gotten to go through and experience. There's a reason why it's a temptation to touch the fruit and eat the fruit, but we're told not to. It's no different in life. We're told that all the knowledge and all the understanding exists, but you can't have it all. You can't understand it all. But you're tempted to understand it all. Understand purpose, understand life, understand connections, understand the mirror. We were meant to eat the apple, or we wouldn't have. We were always meant to. There's no mistakes. It's when we hold on and think we're weighted down and that we don't have the ability to look up. Look up, not down. Look up. When you allow yourself to look up, we get this King of Wands. And the King of Wands is surrounded by these swirling fires and this swirling magic, and there's all flowers swirling up in them. And the masculine himself is transforming, right? Fire and alchemy kind of go hand in hand. This masculine energy that was sitting on this little wall and holding all these weights and not looking up, gets wrapped up into these fires, right? And fires purging, they're cleansing. It's an experience that changes your life. And he's losing who he was. He's losing shape inside these swirls. He's not the man he was anymore, the masculine, the mind that he was, the perception that it was anymore. They're being crowned. The magic, this light yellowy swirl, is crowning them. And they turn into this Ace of Wands card. It looks like the tree trunk of the Four of Pentacles that the dude is sitting under with all the apples of magic on it. But it's almost like he gets transformed into the tree, and the tree hasn't blossomed yet. It doesn't have the branches yet. It doesn't have the fruit yet, but the magic is all around and it's exuding out of it. It's exuding out of it. And there's flowers, beautiful flowers all over the ground where there weren't before. The man who was looking to find shelter and shade under the tree without the wherewithal to look up becomes the trunk of the tree, transformed. He becomes the trunk, the stable pillar, the foundation of all that is to grow from it. The masculine being your perception, your ability to perceive, how you perceive things and take action based off what you perceive. Shifting how you perceive shifts how you choose to act. You're going from seeking solace and shade and being unconsciously aware of your surroundings and the beauty in it to becoming the pillar of what beauty is to come. The King of Wands energy is what is sparking your drive to look up. Maybe one of the apples falls on your head. And you look up because you've looked down for so long. You're looking at the apple on the ground. So you look up. There's more. It starts to transform you. You realize what a strong pillar can do. What someone with a strong inner core and integrity can do. Their will to be consistently solid. That's what that Four of Swords is, looking back. You're looking at the ripple. You're looking at the ripple. The healing. Going from a person who didn't understand what it was like to be the tree, to be the provider of the shade and the nurturance. You're going from the person who sought it to the person who is so excited and willing to give it, to create that umbrella of support for people when they need it the most and they don't even realize it. How grateful they are that they found the shade of the tree to rest under and think about all the weight they're carrying. You can be the umbrella. Right? You can become that. You're the solid foundation. You're the center of it. You're the center of it. Your heart, your divinity, your integration is directing the show, the performance that you're seeing and witnessing in front of you with all the characters in it. You're seeing what it's like to be the main character. The one that holds the whole story together, because without them, the movie would be shit. They're the hero. They're the hero. Main character is the hero. So, with that said, I really hope that this helps you and best serves you, Leo, understanding what you're going through for January, right? Understanding what you're going through for January, because That's what our soulmates, our mirror, teaches us. That's what our Two of Chalices, the joy of witnessing, teaches us. That we don't have to seek the solitude. We can look and witness our ripple when we transform into the pillar. That's the healing, right? That's the integration. When you become the pillar, you become the hero. So until next time, guys, I look super forward to doing your reading for 2021, your 2021 forecast, which will be on Patreon. I hope to see you there. I hope to see you there for this, because this is a great place to start. This is a great place to start. So until next time, guys, this is Divine Rebel Racy signing off. Remember always to love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Take care, everybody.